Hey everybody, Jeremy here with another episode of Youser, the show that takes a look at user-generated content in MMOs. And with the onset of dimensions in Rift, we've got a whole new game filled with content to keep coming back to add to the user lineup, along with EverQuest 2 player-made housing. So this very first look I'm taking at dimensions, we're taking a look at Joliara's Scythe Aquarium in central Necropolis. And I believe I am on, I always forget, I think I'm on Faeblight. But we just popped in here, and we're going to run this one as a real quick, just first time explore thing to see what's what. And I tend to like to go in the first person mode for this. There's the name, Scythe. So until I familiarize myself more with Rift, I won't be able to point out exactly what I know they put in and didn't, because which is actually kind of neat in a way, because they have objects that are just insanely detailed. So you're not quite sure what's part of the base dimension area or what they actually put in. We could probably take a guess here at stuff they put in, but some of it some of it I don't think we could guess at. But dimensions are a little bit bigger than housing. It's sort of like the really large housing in EverQuest 2. You know, like if you've got the whole island to decorate. That's sort of what dimensions are in Rift. And they're trying to go for a really nice player-made, the ability for people to make player-made objects by combining and creatively positioning all the items. When I first saw it back in, when it was kind of before, I don't think it was ever in beta, I'm not remembering correctly, but back when they were just introducing it and showing it off and stuff, it looked really slick. It reminded me of EverQuest 2's layout editor, which isn't an official product, at least not yet. And the one in Rift, the built-in editors and the way you could position items, and that reminded me of a more slick layout editor interface to get more detailed control on exactly where you place the item, how it's rotated to what degrees. This sky is pretty awesome here. I don't know if this is a layer they were able to add with the astronomical looking signs. That's pretty awesome. And I don't even know how big this this dimension is, but so far it feels big because it's out in the open. But I'm not seeing an actual aquarium, but so far. Maybe that's just a play on words. Let's go somewhere else here. Let's go back down. There's some water down there. We'll go check it out. I'm wondering if you can get up there, and if there's anything like inside there. It doesn't look like it. Whoops. But yeah, the graphics have always been really nice in Rift. So it's very cool that they have dimensions now. It's only gonna get cooler from here on out too, I think, because uh-oh, what's all this about? Is this the edge of it? No. Oh, that's weird. Maybe they added a thing that looked like a force field. Oh, nope, we're stuck. Can't go any further. Alright, well, let's go down here. Let's see. Well, we were already down there and up there a little bit. My guess is these swords and tombstones are all items they added. And that is very cool, though, the border with the houses built into the rocks. And I'm still loving the sky. That's awesome. Where else can we go here? Let's go up here, up this way. Oh, oh, no! We can't. No! Alright. We'll head up this way a little bit and see what's what. So I'm guessing that's the main building or something? I don't know. We're gonna have to go back to it real quick here. That seems to be the main attraction, I'm guessing. So we have, when we're inside this dimension, you can see we have above the main toolbar here, we have leave, help and tips. And it looks like, I don't know, information I haven't learned about yet. So we got duplicate selected items. Use duplicate while selecting an object to make a copy with the same rotation and scale. So this is some pretty cool, helpful tips, and it goes into that layout editor-esque kind of way of placing objects that I was talking about earlier. All right, this is it here. Now we're into some an underwater Christmas scene. What we got over here? Man, that looks pretty nice. I don't know how much of an aquarium look it has. Maybe slightly more like a lab kind of look. What's up there? That's pretty cool. Some lightning going off in that tank there. What we got down here? Let's go around. Oh, we got some other visitors visiting this dimension, checking things out. Looks like Sir Galland. That's pretty awesome. Alright, let's go up the ramp here. There might be more stuff up here. Oh yeah. This is like an aquarium store, like a pet store where you always see the aquariums, so you can see the stuff and buy some of the fishies. What have we got in there? I don't even know what we have in here though. They all seem empty. Maybe they still need to collect their critters to put in the tanks. Still, it's pretty cool. Wow, we got a lot of stuff in here. It's going to be so cool just waiting a little while for dimensions to just sit and ferment as players get more and more creative, just like they do with EverQuest 2's housing. So here we are back up on top. Let's go back down. Maybe we might have missed something. Or maybe not. So this, for all I know, this entire building was cobbled together from different items. Maybe. I'm not sure. I mean, because all these rocks look the same, or the stone walls look the same, and they have these like columns spaced out. Who knows though? I mean, it might well have been cobbled together completely, or it is a building that is an item as well. I'll learn that as I go along and discover more about rifts, dimensions, and items available, and take a look at like sites online, just like I did with EverQuest 2. But that's pretty doggone cool. The items are insanely detailed. I love it. The most important thing to me is how much of an EverQuest 2 combining items kind of ability will Rift have. Now I've heard that it's already got a pretty good ability to combine different items to create totally new looking items, but at the same time, to get really awesome looking items like this tree, it has to pretty much look uniquely like that tree. I think one of the strong suits in EverQuest 2 is that is kind of, I don't know, it's kind of like good and bad, depends on how you look at it. Like if, say you get a chair or a table, and it's not going to be necessarily insanely detailed with like wood grain and different shades and colors, which, you know, would be cool to have more detail. But at the same time, though, you can combine them with other items that are also not quite as insanely detailed on their own, and you can really get away with making a totally new looking object that really looks like a new object and doesn't look like a tree combined with a chair or something like that. But I've heard that that Rift already has kind of that ability and will only get better as time goes on. So that's something to look forward to. And it's something, just a new lineup for Youser, you know, to add dimensions to something to keep looking at. So with that, we're about done, and like I said, that was, I guess I'll have to search for it again. That was Scythe Aquarium, Central Necropolis by joliara, however you want to pronounce it. And but also I believe it's on Faeblight server, so come and check out their awesome aquarium and give them a shout out. Tell them they have a very cool place, because players love to hear that. I mean, as a person who loves to create houses in EverQuest 2, I love to hear stuff like that, and I love to know that other players are checking my stuff out and like it, and you know, it's a community thing, and it grows and becomes infectious. So go ahead and give them a shout out that you like it, tell them what you like, don't like, or whatever. And in next week's episode, we might do another dimension, or we might go back to EverQuest 2 house. So we'll see. So until then, remember to check out all my shows on my YouTube channel. You can find the links in the description below. And tomorrow is Telon Times already. Another episode of Telon Times tomorrow, all about the classic MMORPG Vanguard Saga of Heroes. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see everyone next episode.